Hello, this is Julie Silver Stitches here on FlossTube, Instagram, and on Facebook. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Today is Sunday, January 26th, 2025, and we're here for a regular FlossTube update. FlossTube is a term used by cross-stitchers that make YouTube videos. Alright, so all about cross-stitch. And so I decided, FlossTube Scratchy Nose, to just separate my works in progress, or everything I worked on, into not bagged, not in a Ziploc bag, and in a Ziploc bag. So here we go. We're going to start from the top, go to the bottom. Who knows where they're going to fall in the category of stitching, but here we are. So first one up is the biggest one that I probably got the least amount of progress in because I wasn't feeling it this week. I did do it for temperature stitching though, because it is on my temperature stitch board. This is Steampunk Portal by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's the Heaven and Earth Designs SAL for 2025. And here we are. I put in 117 stitches, so I think in there. Probably a few other places, but I'm pretty sure. Really? 117? I have no idea. I don't even know where I got that number from. But nope, wasn't 117 because clearly that's a box. I don't know, you tell me. Can't remember. Anyway, starting to ignore all this mess, starting to just finish the stitches and just cut off, finish off in the back, because that is just far too messy. Far too messy. Yeah. All right, next one up on the pile of non-ziplocked bags is December by, it is the December portion, but it is Little Dove's Year by Little Dove's Cross Stitch. Looks like this. And here we are. I finished the zigzag along the bottom of connecting those. I'm presuming they're going to be wreaths or foliage, and then I put in, it was only 85 stitches. Yeah, so I didn't get the full 100, but that's okay, right? No problems. No problems at all. Because there are more stitches in there than I had last week, so that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. The next one up is Fancy Teapots. This is what it looks like. This is where I was, well, not this is where I was. This is the whole thing. It's a cloudy, snowy day out, so that's why so much light, I guess. Different than sunshine light. And here we are. This is where we're at now. I added 208, maybe. Here comes Skitters, just to investigate. But here we are. Added the stem and the bottom of the teapot. The bottom pattern. Plans today? Anything going on? Here, we'll get a sneak peek of Skitters. Here I am. How's everybody doing? Me? Okay, bye. Oof. He says, I went for a swim in the tub, so therefore my paws are all wet. Alright, last thing up on the non-ziplocked bagged section. This is QS Hazel's World Giraffe. I'm pretty sure. Dakota Dateweiler. It is a retired chart from Heaven and Earth Design. I originally had this chart on my 2 times ago phone. Last time ago phone. Anyway, a phone that I didn't know where I had put it. Anyway, located it again, charged it up, and here we are. This is what he is going to currently look like. And then what I worked on yesterday, all of yesterday actually, this is the before picture. I'll show the before picture when it stopped completely. And then here we are now. So I'm starting, as you can see, I'm starting to go in on the diagonal. So I added all these stitches in here. There was one block for some unknown reason stitched in here. I don't know what my plan was. Anyway, so I added all of that yesterday. That's 350, 65, some kind of stitches. While I was doing that, I was watching The Resident on Netflix. James started watching it. I kept falling asleep. But now I'm interested, and so now I'm trying to play catch up, and I think I almost have. So it's been a lot of days watching just The Resident. Anyway, good show, medical show, good actors. All right. Okay, we're going to move on to the bagged item of our show today. Our Ziploc bag item. So this first one up is come on. I just woke up from a nightmare. Oh my god, can't even. Anyways, terrifying. Anyway, so White Mandala 3. Wow. White Mandala 3 by Magnolia Handcraft. It is now retired because I can't find it on Etsy anymore. I am using DMC 4505. This is a Glamorous 3 stitch, as well as that Teapots was Glamorous 3, and as well the Little Dove's Year December was also a Glamorous 3. Okay, if you are new. If you're not new, welcome back. All right, so hanging thread because that's what I do. And here we go. So I finished off the round maybe, and I started the next motif out on the circle. Yep, this is on probably an oatmeal. I don't actually know. Oatmeal fiddler's cloth. 14 count. That's all I got. And I don't know why, but this piece is folded so interestingly, and it just goes in here, and then this goes in here, and then I fold it in half to get it in the bag. The bag. Anyway, the next one is a new start because I decided that on Thursday, so last week was a whole week and a half. So on Thursday, I decided that I needed a new start in my life. That is this, and this is called, it's all a good question, Fantasy Home by Artisy. This is the first time that I've picked up the Easy Count Aida. So it's on a 20 count piece of Easy Count gridded Aida. It's 1/1, and I had put, I didn't really write down a lot of information this week. Yeah, I did not. So, and the information is on my phone. So I will write down via Pattern Keeper on my phone after this. I'll put it down here, how many stitches I got into it. But this is the whole page. It's really light. Maybe this way. Anyway, I don't know exactly what my plan of attack is. This is the end of the first page. And that's all I got. I put it away because I had found the next bag is the reason why I went to Wool Time. The next bag is housing. This was fun, by the way. This was really fun. This is going to be a fun project. Fun. Thank you to Gwyneth. Although, you know, she She told me that I was being enabled myself, but she said, do you need any help? And I said, no, but you can probably enable me to start something. Totally did. I went into Wool Time for like 2 skeins of thread because I needed them for the next project that I'm going to show you, and walked out with fabric and a new plan for a start. And we might have changed a sampler stitcher to a full coverage. We'll see how that goes. No promises. Okay, that is, I'll put her Instagram name down here. Okay, so I went into Wool Time, which is my local my local LNS, and this is for this piece. This is Autumn Fairies, Freebie Autumn Fairies by Heaven and Earth Design. This is also an oldie. I changed partway through my week, I changed what I wanted to stitch on. So it's partially called for, partially didn't follow the plan at all, partially sweewee. So stitch what I want when I want. This is where I am. And so I'm going through. So this was an old project of mine that I found in a box. And that's the top, that's the bottom, that's everything so far. Now I'm just filling in. So I started up in this corner, filling in some of the stitches that I was missing and carrying them all the way down as far as I could go. Again, can't tell you how many stitches I put into it because I didn't write it down anywhere, I don't think. Doesn't matter. But I started up here and filled in everything. It mostly looked like this. It was a stitch here, it was a stitch there, it was a length of thread here, it was like, you know. So this is slowly getting filled in. Also, another project that I plan on chipping away at until it's finished, because these are old. Like, these are my original olds. The originals. The next one is a little bit more new, but not new. It's also an oldie. This is, I spent another stitching session on Folk Hello by Elizabeth Spurlock. Because I wanted to try and get it to a finish. That's not going to happen, because I'll tell you why. This color card thing, this one right here, no, it's not the colors. It's the colors that are called for on this. It's not the colors that are called for that I stitched in, because I went to go pull a color off of the card, and that's not the color I was using before. Anyways, here we are. Folk Hello, if you don't know what it looks like. This is out of a Just Cross Stitch magazine, April 2019. But I did continue a little bit longer. I did still work with the golds on the hello, and I finished up the E. So it just says hello. I went to go back and start the middle border right there, and pulled the color that I thought it said it was, and it wasn't the color it said it was. So this top border is not 666 like it's supposed to be. It is something else, and I'll have to figure it out. But we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. It's fun though. It's fun. I'm not trying to rush. I just know that James wants to go to Pembroke today, so who knows how long he's still sleeping, so I just want to film and edit and post this before we leave, because I don't know what time we're getting back at. All right. The next one was for temperature stitching. It is Fractal 53 by Cross Stitch Collectibles, and it seems like this is the last one. Not the last one. Second last one. Sorry. Oh, it's a floss back thing. Okay, so Fractal 53. Let's go back to this. I don't know if you're going to notice. I added 100 stitches, I think. But at the same point, no, I added 63. And they were to fill in I started filling in the inner circle part. Like, that is 100% backwards. Okay, try that. All right, so okay, so I filled in some of the missing colors that were in here. Didn't get very far. Got 63 stitches. But because I figured, why not just start filling it in, because I'm not really following the plan that I had at the beginning anyway, so there's that. Next one up is the last one, I'm pretty sure, because that's what I think I only did. Like I said, it was a lot of stitching, but not a lot of stitching. Not a lot of called for stitching, I should say. Because I decided that I didn't want to stitch what I was called for. I didn't, except for the Glamorous 3 stuff, I didn't really feel like I needed to box. Okay, the next one, of course, I changed all the, where's the actual fabric, man? There it is. Okay, this is a paper pattern out of, May 2012, Cross Stitch and Needleworks. I will show you I flipped it all around so I could easily have the pattern on the outside of the, here it is. Yeah. Alright, so this is Flox Box. It is by not by Mill Hill. It is by Ink Circles. Oh my goodness, sorry. And yes, it was when she was still publishing quite frequently in magazines. And Tracy, and here we are. I am using an unknown variegated floss because I don't know what it is. That's what makes it unknown. And here we go. So this was already all done. I just started filling in some of this stuff. Flox Box, I was still writing. Of course I didn't say how many stitches I did, but anyways, I added this, and I added this. Sorry about the super washed out colors today. Yeah, anyway. But this is the whole thing so far. I might just cap it off at the, I don't know what I'm going to do. No idea. I don't know. We'll see how far the stitching gets to, because I only have a little bit, not a little bit, there's still a lot, but enough to say that I'm not probably going to have enough for the whole project. But I found another, if you watched my, what did I call it? Hidden Treasures. I found another color, another skein of it, so hopefully that'll be enough. If not, I will go to Wool Time and find the hopefully right color still, because that was a couple years old. Okay, 18 minutes. I'm pretty sure that's fantastic. I am going to say that everything is going as planned, at least for the appointment that I had on Monday. It's what we expected, so it's all good. So, but nothing's going to be happening for a year and a half, because thank you, healthcare system, but no worries. Anyway, I think that has been it. I think I'm ready to say, I don't really else have another like life update. It's kind of snowing, kind of not, kind of snowing, kind of not. So, otherwise, have a great stitchy week. I will see everybody later. Bye, everybody. Sparkle and shine. Hello, Skitters and I are back, of course, because we wanted to tell you about our plans for this week, because I didn't, and it completely like flew my mind, and who knows what I was thinking. But I want to do the temperature stitching. I'd like to work on Glamorous 3, and Skitters are too short. And okay, and full coverage, I guess, because that's what's calling to me right now. Fantasy Home and my Giraffe for sure. Autumn Fairies for sure, because it's something new and different. Not new, but they're all very old, but different, right? They're not in the normal stitch rotation. So that's all I think I wanted to say, because I didn't tell you before, and I'm getting super washed out from the window, which I totally should have closed, but that's okay. And I think that's about it. So time is for reals. Sparkle and shine. Have a great day. Have a great week. I will see you next Sunday.